Okay, so let's take step by step. Let's quickly move in with some data sets and do this regression and the classification, and then have some experience, and then we will go into the more advanced topics. See you in a while with the demonstration. Alright, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'll go to Google and download the Anaconda distribution. I'll go to the Anaconda website, and I will download the Python 3.6 version, and it will download to my downloads folder. Then I'll double click on the package, and the usual way I'll use the wizard and install the Anaconda. Okay, that's done. Okay, next what we're going to do is, now I have created a data set, a dummy data set called SAM HR data set. It's a dummy data set. So let me open that and show it to you. It's a CSV file, and there are about 1,500 records, and I'm going to use that as my data set. So I'm going to copy my data set first, the CSV file. Then I will go to the root directory where Anaconda is installed. That's called Acer in my computer, and I will paste the data set into the root folder. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I will now open my Anaconda Navigator. I'll go to Start menu, open Anaconda Navigator. So you will find there are a lot of tools included in the Anaconda distribution, as I mentioned you earlier. But this instance, we only need to create a Jupyter notebook. So it's here actually, the Jupyter notebook. I'll say launch. It will take a little time to initiate. Okay, now you can see all the files in my root directory is shown here, and I'm going to create a new Python 3 notebook. Okay, so my notebook is now open. The first thing that I should do is I should go and rename my Jupyter notebook. As you can see, now the name has changed. Okay, the next thing that I should do is I should now import the Pandas library into the Jupyter notebook. So the coding for that is import Pandas as PD. It's a standard code. Next, I'm going to copy the path of my data set. As you know, it's in the Acer directory, so I'm going to copy the address. Then I will go back and give the address to import the CSV file. The code says create a data frame called df from my CSV file in that path. Next, I will rename the df data frame as dfsam. So the code for that is df_sam equals the original df data frame dot copy. And when I run, data frame will be renamed as dfsam. To confirm whether our data has been imported, I'll say df_sam, my data frame, dot head, that is the code, and it should give me the data fields when I run it. Yes, as you can see, now my data set has been successfully imported to the Jupyter notebook.